being yourself, you put something wonderful in the world that was not there before. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Measures taken to clear waterlogged areas as heavy rain slashed Bahrain. Jordan became authorized partner of Global Center for Maritime and Air Cargo Services. Saudi Ministry opened Hajj registrations for domestic pilgrims. Dubai introduced a new customs duty on international shopping exceeding Dirham 300. Cold wave gripped north and northwest India. News in detail. Measures taken to clear waterlogged areas as heavy rains lashed Bahrain. Tankers and pumps were deployed to clear waterlogged roads as heavy rains lashed the country yesterday. Emergency squads equipped with more than 100 tankers worked around the clock to ensure the smooth flow of traffic. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister and the Prime Minister and Minister of Defense of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan co-chaired the 5th session of the Bahraini-Jordanian Joint Higher Committee meeting. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, today met with the Prime Minister and Minister of Defense of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, His Excellency Dr. Bishr Al Kassawana, and an accompanying delegation at Gudaibiya Palace. During the meeting, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister welcomed His Excellency Dr. Al Kassawana's visit to the Kingdom of Bahrain. His Royal Highness highlighted the role of official bilateral meetings play in furthering the deep-rooted Bahrain-Jordan bilateral ties. In line with the visions and aspirations of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the King of Jordan, His Majesty Abdullah II bin Al Hussein, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister and His Excellency the Prime Minister and Minister of Defense then co-chaired the 5th session of the Bahraini-Jordanian Joint Higher Committee meeting. Jordan became authorized partner of Global Center for Maritime and Air Cargo Services. Minister of Industry and Commerce Abdullah bin Adil Fakro affirmed that the growing relations between the Kingdom of Bahrain and the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan reflect their strategic depth and strong historical fraternal ties. He noted the continued support of Bahraini-Jordanian relations from His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Majesty King Abdullah II bin Al Hussein of Jordan. He made the statement on the sidelines of the official visit of Jordanian Prime Minister and Defense Minister Dr. Bishr Al Kassawana to the Kingdom of Bahrain, and upon granting the Kingdom of Jordan the status of the authorized partner of the Global Center for Maritime and Air Cargo Services. Executive and legislative branches held third joint meeting. The executive and legislative branches have today reached a consensus on the amendments priorities of the government program. This came during the third joint meeting which brought together the Parliamentary Committee in charge of studying the government program and the government team. Council of Representatives Speaker Ahmed bin Salman Al Musallam and Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa co-chaired the session. The meeting was also attended by Finance and National Economy Minister Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Labour Minister Jamil bin Muhammad Ali Humaidan, Parliament Minister Ghanim bin Fadl Al Bayanain, Legal Affairs Minister Yusuf bin Abdullah Khalaf, Health Minister Dr. Jalila bint Al Sayyid Jawad Hassan, Justice Islamic Affairs and Endowments Minister Nawaf bin Muhammad Al Mawda, and Cabinet Affairs Minister Hamad bin Faisal Al Malki. Bahrain and Jordan signed health agreement. Health Minister Dr. Jalila bint Al Sayyid Jawad Hassan stressed the importance of exchanging expertise to enhance healthcare services. She made the statement after signing a memorandum of understanding in healthcare with her Jordanian counterpart Dr. Faraz Al Hawari on the sidelines of the official visit of Jordanian Prime Minister Dr. Bishr Al Kassawana to the Kingdom of Bahrain. She stressed both countries' keenness to strengthen bilateral work and joint coordination, especially towards sustainable progress in the health sector, which reflects the visions of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Majesty King Abdullah II bin Al Hussein of Jordan. 5th Gulf Business Incubators and Accelerators Conference kicked off. Under the patronage of Abdullah bin Fadl Adil Fakru, Minister of Industry and Commerce, the 5th Gulf Business Incubators and Accelerators Conference organized by Bahrain SMEs Development Society in cooperation with the Ministry of Industry and Commerce was launched today with the participation of a large number of entrepreneurs from Bahrain and Gulf Cooperation Council countries at the Winthiam Grand Hotel, Bahrain Bay. The conference will include 3 discussion sessions. The first will highlight factors that enable entrepreneurs to invest in new areas to achieve sustainable growth. The second session will discuss the role of investment in the field of technology in supporting business incubators and accelerators, and the third session will review models of business incubators and accelerators in various fields. Now we will be back after a very short break. The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
The exclusive franchisee of Cochin Kala Bhavan in Bahrain, with over a decade of existence in Bahrain. Exclusive online regular classes have started for classical dances, music vocal, instrumental music, cinematic dance, Kathak, Zumba body fitness, karate and yoga, drawing, arts and craft, children's theatre. For more information, please call 3909 6845 3909 4806 3885 2397 or visit www.bahrainmediacity.com.
Welcome back. Saudi Ministry opened Hajj registration for domestic pilgrims. Saudi Arabia's Ministry of Hajj and Umrah has opened registration for Hajj 1444 by pilgrims from within the kingdom. The ministry said the price of domestic pilgrim packages begins at Saudi Riyal 3,984. The ministry said applications can now be submitted by Saudis and residents wishing to perform the Hajj this year through its website and also via the Nusuk app. The ministry has announced a total of 4 packages for domestic pilgrims. The first package costs from 10,596 to 11,841. The second from 8,092 to 8,458. The third costs 13,150, and the fourth package, which provides economical services to the pilgrims, costs Saudi Riyal 3,984. All prices include value-added tax. Saudi Arabia to launch Kingdom's version of Airbnb. Saudi Arabia is to allow its citizens to operate Airbnb-style property rentals after the kingdom announced a new portal similar to the global lettings marketplace. Minister of Tourism Ahmad Al-Khatib approved the tourism law on Wednesday. Saudi Arabia is aiming to be a top 5 global tourism destination by 2030 as the country's leadership opens up the country to foreign tourism and investment. Citizens will need to apply for a permit to rent out their properties and submit a copy of a title deed or legitimate lease contract that proves ownership. Dubai introduced a new customs duty on international shopping exceeding Dirham 300. Dubai has introduced a new customs duty on goods bought internationally with a value of more than Dirham 300. Customs duty rate has been set at 5% of the goods if their value exceeds Dirham 300, except where a rate of 0% exemption applies according to the United Customs Tariff for the GCC states of 2022. This means residents shopping internationally with a value of over Dirham 300 will have to pay 5% import customs duty and 5% value-added tax. Tobacco products, e-cigarettes and vaping liquids are subject to a high customs duty at the rate of 200% in addition to the sin tax, which is applied also to sugary drinks. China denied underreporting COVID deaths after Biden and WHO criticism. China has angrily denied underreporting deaths from COVID-19 as US President Joe Biden and the World Health Organization both voiced concerns over its control of the virus. Beijing furiously hit back at the criticism over its handling of the raging outbreak on Thursday as the pandemic continues to rip through the country. The WHO's Emergencies Director Mike Ryan, in some of the UN Health Agency's most critical remarks to date, called out Chinese officials and said they were underrepresenting data on several fronts. China reported just one new COVID death in the mainland on Wednesday, compared with 5 a day earlier, bringing its official death toll to 5,259. But British-based health data firm Airfinity has estimated about 9,000 people in China are probably dying each day from COVID. Cold wave gripped north and northwest India. In its latest bulletin, the India Meteorological Department has forecast cold to severe cold wave conditions to prevail in Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Chandigarh and Delhi during the next 24 hours. As cold wave continues to grip north and northwest India, the minimum temperature in several districts of states and union territories spread across this region were recorded at the season's lowest on Friday. Delhi's Ayanagar, which typically sees its mercury levels lower than other stations of the capital, recorded a minimum temperature of 1.8 degrees Celsius. The representative weather observatory of Delhi, Safdarjung, had its minimum temperature at 4 degrees Celsius, 3 notches below normal. Several places in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh saw the minimum temperature plunge near freezing points amid icy conditions. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.